Yo, what's good, guys? It's me, man. New week, new trade review. So yeah, man, I'm gonna go through the trades I took today, how much I made, how much I lost, everything, the lessons that came with it, and some other stuff as well at the end of the video, which you might want to look at. Okay, man. I hope you enjoyed the video, enjoyed the trade review. Peace out. Yo, what's good, guys? It's me, man. Today was a good was a good day. I think I made a really good change that I'm going to stick with and see how it's going to go. So let's get into it, man. I won on the day 6.5% on AMIX. I was also looking at this, but this just went sideways. No A plus setups, nothing like this. I'm not gonna force any bad trades. I think we learned a lot from last week, which makes it really good. My executions don't show because I'm not logged in. But this is the trade I took. I made 8%. It was a beautiful, beautiful selling execution, uh, which should have been here as well. But I'm gonna get into that. I think this was at 130, yeah, on pre-market high. Uh, so first it broke, went up, some resistance came in, so it's sold down, and then it boom skyrocketed up right past through pre-market high. So I was waiting for it to pull back to pre-market high. It kind of pulled back to pre-market high, was being bought back up perfectly. So I entered, took my risk levels, take profit always. This is a new rule I made today. Always 1 cent below uh, predefined resistance points, like psychological resistance point, like 150, 160, 175. Always have these resistance points marked out because it's very valuable, and always put your TP 1 cent below. This is a new rule I'm making for myself, and another additional rule which I'm going to be talking about later. So yeah, put my risk. I closed my laptop, opened it, and I hit my take profit. And then it went down. It halted down here, so I was like, okay, this is basically dead. But then I saw it gaining back up. Saw this setup right here, uh, and then uh, I took it, but I didn't get filled. So I just put my uh, I just took this there. So I didn't really get filled on this trade, but I took this here. And while I was watching it, it skyrocketed up to 149, and this is the mistake I did. I put it at 150 instead of 149, which would have got me filled. So always put your take profit 1 cent below your predefined resistance points to ensure your fills. So yeah, let's just go through the notes really. My day rating was a 7 out of 10, could do better. My emotional control was a 6 out of 10. I can be more disciplined, and I did not follow my rules because of this one mistake I did, which I'm going to talk about. I took two trades. Trade number one, plus 8%, beautiful trade, A plus setup, felt confident, no noise, just execution and letting my trade run. Need to stick to closing my laptop after taking a good trade and not let the trade be affected by my emotions. So this is what I'm going to be doing. That's why I took no as followed my rules, because I made a new rule while I was trading. Close my laptop right after my first trade, so my emotions don't affect the trade. I because my emotions get involved when I'm looking at the trade and I'm micromanaging. So I have predefined risks and have my take profit and stop loss. I'm risking 4 to 5%, uh, and I'm going for whatever the next profit target is, which is usually around 7 to 15%. Uh, so my lesson is always sell 1 cent away from resistance points and stay disciplined. Close laptop after taking trade. My second trade was minus 1.5%. Good setup, but badly managed. Should have set my TP uh, at last highs and 1 cent below resistance points to secure wins. Could have not taken the trade and left it at one trade of the day. Uh, my lesson is secure TP 1 cent below predefined resistance points and stay disciplined. Don't let confidence or greed affect your trade. So this is what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the month and for just going forward. Here is my rules. Only enter A plus setups according to your entry requirements. Don't act based off FOMO. Don't revenge trade. Preserve capital in bad market conditions. Stick to one trade a day unless it's undeniable A plus setups appears with a home run. Close your laptop after first trade. Review it later when you get home and follow your rules. So this is what I'm going to be doing going forward, just closing my laptop after like I'm executing, closing the laptop with my TP and stop loss, and then I'm looking at it when I get home, because when I get home is out of my trading hours, so I can't trade then. So my emotions won't affect the the trades I'm taking and affect my outcome generally, because when I'm taking my first trade I feel confident, I feel good, I feel like there's no noise when I'm taking my first trade of the day. When I'm taking my first trade of the day, is usually the best trade. As you can see, I won my first one and got greedy on the other and took my take profit all the way up to 150, which I should have had at last highs, which would have gotten me filled really nicely right up there and would have gotten a 6% win, which then we would have had like plus 14% for the day. So, and we're already recovered our loss for last week already. Uh, my weekly result last week was minus 5.5%, and I made 6.5% today. So we made back our loss for last week, and we just gotta keep just stay with this plan right here, because I feel like this plan is really gonna. Uh, After last week, I learned a lot of lessons to take and everything. So yeah, man, I'm really grateful for being taking these lessons and actually benefiting from them. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Another episode of the proof that anything is possible, man. So yeah, man. Yeah, and I also have some other things to show you. This is how to identify high probability conditions with my strategy, which I'm going need to follow going forward, and knowing when not to trade is most important. So, how to identify high probability conditions. Always another move is coming. Don't force setups. So this is my main reasons to not trade. Too cheap. If the stock is too cheap, it's very impulsive moves and unreliable. We can. This wasn't that cheap, but maybe I can find a stock that's cheap. Yeah, like this. Like it's very. You see, when it's so cheap, it might have a good pre-market or anything, but it won't do anything when market opens, because it's too cheap. It's very impulsive moves and very unreliable. My second is acquisition. The company being bought out of some sort. The company is being last week there was a stock like this. It goes up like crazy in the pre-market, but it just moves sideways like this, like just jumping between 1 and 2 cents. And that's because it's an acquisition. The company being bought out of some other investor or something. And yeah, and the third one is never above VWAP. As you can see right here, this is a perfect example. It's never above VWAP, so I won't trade it. And it's bad bull flag setups. Like, for example, I think I can find one here. Yeah, like this higher volume on the red candle and everything. Like this, it's really bad. Uh, Bad bull flag setups, and I need to be disciplined enough to not take bad trades and not take trades that are out of my entry requirements. And don't trade grinders, they move way too slow. Grinders is I think there was a stock I traded last week. uh, I think LPTX. LPTX is what? LPTX. Okay, let's just see MSPR. Yeah, and this one was also cheap, so let's get, yeah, here it is. This was very cheap stock. It was around 7 cents here, but it's still very bad. What I was looking for was don't trade grinders. If you can see here, uh, it moved 15% in almost half an hour. That's uh, just bad, bro. It moves way too slow, uh, and we want them quick moves, like quick 10% in like 2 minutes, two candles, and too big float is also a reason not to trade. This one had really good float, actually, 600,000 float. Uh, yeah, but when it's too big float, it's more likely to be a grinder, as I call it. It's yeah. And my main reasons to take a trade, if it's a good price, around $1 to $10 max, a good float, less than 1 million to a 20 million float is great, and it's a great bull flag setup, and it's above VWAP. And if a stock doesn't meet criteria, I do not trade. No trade days are better than loser days. So yeah, man, that's what I was gonna add in the end of the video. That's pretty much it, man. I hope you enjoy everything. Love y'all, and peace out, man.